What's good with y'all? It's your boy Chris, and we're back on Spurs Spotlight with another banger.
Yeah, y'all gonna stop coming in my live talking about this Victor dude, bro. We hooping this year. Y'all gonna see.
Alright team, today we actually have some Spurs news. Now it's not often during the offseason, especially at the time right here, like a week before training camp, we don't get much news. But the Spurs have signed Jameer Nelson Jr. Now I know what you're thinking. His dad's Jameer Nelson. Everyone knows Jameer Nelson, NBA legend. We signed his son. Now he did play in the summer league, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I wasn't paying much attention to Jameer Nelson. My attention was shifted towards Stephon Castle, and I was just locked in and trying to see what Stephon Castle was doing out there on the court. So I wasn't really looking at Jameer Nelson, nor did he really stand out. To be quite honest, I actually thought Bouye played better, which we let go of Bouye, and so I'm guessing Jameer Nelson is just going to fill his spot in this training camp deal. After the training camp deal, I'm sure he's just going to go down to the G League. But shout out to Spurs Reporter for the post. This news actually came out a little bit earlier today. So we're going to hop into this little article by Jacob Douglas, and the Spurs have filled their final roster spot. Nelson Jr. played with the Spurs Summer League, where he averaged 4.1 points, 1.3 assists, and 0.6 turnovers, and shot 27% from deep in 11 minutes per game. Granted, this 11 minutes really isn't much, and it's the Summer League, so, you know, I'm sure the offense was catered to Stephon Castle, so I don't think that the Summer League is a true testament to what Nelson Jr. can do. If we're being honest, I do think Jameer Bouye is currently better. I don't know how old Jameer Nelson is. Let me go ahead and check that. He's actually 23, so he's not that much younger than Bouye, 2 years. Nelson is the 21st player signed to the Spurs training camp roster. The team can have just 21 players on the training camp roster, meaning they cannot invite any more players. San Antonio has 4 training camp invitees with a spot on the NBA roster: Riley Minix, Brandon Boston Jr., Malachi Flynn, and Nelson Jr. With a two-way roster spot open, it's likely these players will compete for the final roster spot. If it's between these 4 players, I don't really know much about Minix. I know some of y'all do like Minix, but I haven't seen much of him. I don't know if he actually played in the summer league. I'm sure he did, but I was I was only locked in on Stephon. Like whenever he subbed out, I would tune out. I'm not gonna lie. Brandon Boston Jr., which I actually like. Malachi Flynn, he's cool, and Nelson Jr., who we are talking about today. Now, if I had to make a bet, I would say it's between Brandon Boston and Malachi Flynn. Riley Minix could be a sleeper. Hold up, let me look and see what Minix actually does. So they have him as a 6'7", small forward, power forward. From based on what I've heard and seen, I think he's more of a stretch 4 who could really shoot the ball. He's also 24 years old. My favorite is actually Brandon Boston. He actually contributed a little bit to the Clippers. Not much, but he contributed nonetheless. Malachi Flynn did also contribute to the Pistons, I believe, which is not very good, but he contributed like Brandon Boston. So I'm guessing it's between these 2 players, and Nelson Jr. and Minix are actually going to go back down to the G League. Y'all leave it down below in the comments. So out of these 4 players, which one would y'all like to see? Training camp contract means that likely if Nelson Jr. does not make the final roster, he will spend some time with the Austin Spurs in the G League. Exactly. San Antonio has used this strategy in the past to keep undrafted rookies in their system without having them on the NBA squad. San Antonio will host a media day on October 1st, which is in about next week. I'm actually excited to see that. We're going to tune into some media day stuff, and we'll have some videos posted on that. Now that we got all that out of the way, like I said, y'all comment down below, who do y'all want to see with that last 2-way roster spot? We're going to be moving on, and I want to show y'all a couple of pictures posted by the San Antonio Spurs. Actually, not here. Instagram has more pictures to show y'all. The Spurs just posted these today 4 hours ago, and we got Wemby, you know what I'm saying, our glorious King Wemby with the little braids, as we saw from the last video. They're all getting a workout in, and Blake Wesley, Harrison Barnes is here, David Duke, Blake Wesley again, Devin Vassell, Mamu. Most importantly, not Trey Jones, not Trey Jones. Let me just skip to it because it's not Zach Collins. I'm not talking about Zach Collins. Champagne, I love you, but we're not here to see you. What I wanted to show y'all is Stephon Castle is here. Now, obviously, he's a part of the team. He's going to be here, but it's just cool to see him actually working out with the team. As we know, he was with the Summer League squad, but now he is actually training with the big dog. So there's no CP in here. I don't think he is there. It might have been like voluntary. He probably talked to Pop and stuff, said he's not going to be here. He's a vet. He needs all the rest he can get anyways. He can't be out here running with these young bucks 24/7. I'm glad to see that these guys are out there working out. We got Skinny Keldon Johnson. Did he already put on a few pounds? Nah, I'm just kidding. We still got Skinny Keldon Johnson. Sochan Bear out here. He better be working on his shot. Mamu. But yeah, I just wanted to go through and show y'all the Spurs pictures in case y'all haven't seen them. But other than that, that's all the news I got for y'all today. Y'all make sure to leave a like, comment down below as always, subscribe to Spurs Spotlight. Let's try to get 900 subscribers. That'll be huge for the channel. Thank y'all for all the support again. But other than that, it's your boy Chris here on Spurs Spotlight, and I'm out. Peace.